It's deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. So Oregon's offense comes on the field to open this game. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He shreds the tackle. He breaks free. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Wolf.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. Eludes a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Movement here from the tight end. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Badgers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the extra point was up and good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. Fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the lap. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Badgers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's caught. It's Knight. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Badgers have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The timeout is called. It's on strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Bringing pressure. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with
a deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Badgers move into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group has been quick. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Knight. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive moving.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Badgers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Oregon, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And here he goes. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Oregon, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Zips it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Badgers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room. So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks free.
The returner brings it out to the 32. And the Wisconsin offense will take over.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he finds the running back in the flat. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Badgers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Wisconsin, 51. Oregon, 21.
Returner decides to field it. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. under pressure, just lets it go.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He's past the marker and still going. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Badgers line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Wisconsin, 58, Oregon, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a huge deficit.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away with a running game. Football comes out, and the defense comes back with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really the only way you can get back into the...
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. This one ends up as safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas, it'll be over soon.
Wisconsin offense will take over. First and 10.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
42 Spider. Griffin.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but